You know, guys, what's coming, huh? So, hi guys, my name is Robin from IB1B, and I'm really glad to be up here today, and I want to share my very own story with you guys today. So, to start up, like, whenever you guys hear my name, what do you guys think about? So, which means I'm asking you guys the brand of my name. Like, so basically, you will have Korean is the one, and the other one is the beatbox. But besides being Korean, like I want to focus on beatbox, which actually made my life more interesting and truthful. So the reason why I started beatbox was simple. I went to this volunteering activity at the hip hop festival in Korea, and I saw this guy who started to make those kind of weird but cool noises out of his mouth. And so after that event, I went back to home and straight up searched up those tutorials of beatbox, how to do it or what to do it. But I didn't really know how to do it in the first place, and it was really hard to do. But luckily, I had one friend in my school who was already into this stuff. But like he taught me a lot. So now here I am. But before I come to the stage of where I am right now, I had a lot of conflict with my mom in doing beatbox. So, so beatbox is something that gets really addictive when you get the sense of how to do it. So basically, you will be doing it over and over again, no matter what kind of places you are in. So one day I was just walking up to this tuition place, and like I was working on my new sound, like yeah, it sounds cool, right? And then yeah, I was keep doing this in the street, but like whenever I do this sound, like yeah, my face look kind of twisted a bit. So my mom saw me like this on the street, and like she was like, and then when I came back home, she was yelling at me like don't do this again because I look like a person who has some kind of facial muscle problems or something. So yeah, and but still like I love beatbox and I can't stop doing it. So even though my mom tried to chase me down to not to do it, but she can't really follow me everywhere, like toilet and you know. And then as year passed by, my quality of my sound got better. Whenever there's a school event, they will reserve a slot for me. But so every performance I did, it was not tiring for me. Like every time before I go up the stage, my heart was bumping hard, and my lip went dry. But still, like thinking about the people who gonna kind of cheer and like enjoy the performance along, it just drove me crazy. And so this is the reason why I love beatbox. So now these are the fun parts that I want to talk about in beatbox, but I want to bring up some significant events that actually changed my mindset of doing a beatbox. So, to start up, so last year I had a chance to participate for this fundraising for IB1s, and I did some beatboxing as a form of busking, like street performance. So this was me and my classmates, and yeah, so in the last final day when we started to count the money that we raised for the fund, it's like the World Vision people came, and like I performed my beatbox as one of my class activities to fundraise. So during the winter vacation, actually, the World Vision Singapore kind of emailed me to perform at the Tangni Shopping Center to get the attention from the people to sign up for the registration form for the donation program. And like while I was doing that for around 30 minutes, I've seen 5 people who took the form. But yeah, I still feel satisfied. So with this event, like it triggered me to use my big box somehow like in a different way. So from what I used to use it as. And this was the point when my mom started to agree with me in doing beatbox. My mom joined this association called Korea Spinal Bifida Association for people who are suffering from spinal bifida. So this is a developmental congenital disorder caused by incomplete closing of embryonic neural tube. And this can be surgically closed after birth, but does not really restore the normal function to the affected part of the spinal cord. So symptoms are like all these, which is the leg weakness, paralysis, orthopedic abnormalities like clubfoot, hip dislocation, scoliosis, and bladder and bowel control problems, and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, this is a serious problem that those patients have. As you can see, when the child was born, their spinal cord is not closed properly. So basically, their spinal, those spinal cords are exposed to the outside, and which causes all the malfunction in their body. But I was not really interested in this. But one time during the holiday, my mom brought me to this volunteering activity for this annual meeting of this association. So when I got there, like people were there, just doing their job, but the atmosphere was really depressed. So, and one thing that I noticed, which was kind of weird, that these people didn't seem like they need help. Like basically, their outside looks fine. Like they act like a normal people. But this was the most significant problem. Just now, you've seen the picture of those patients at the association, right? They're all the children and the teenage of our age, but they're all wearing diapers. So basically, because of this kind of because of the spina bifida, their excretory system, they can't control the excretory system, so which means that they have to always equip the diapers to prevent further tragedy. So this was me doing beatbox at the meeting room. So like it was hard to break that tension like in the surrounds the meeting room, but however, beatbox is a great tool to ice break any kinds of hard, awkward, or tense situation. So when I let out all the beats of my mouth, like entire people inside a room became just like me at the hip hop festival back ago, and like cheers and applause like filled the entire room and like smiles everywhere. But this applause that I had heard from the patient like gave me different feeling compared to the applause, like the cheers for my performances in front of my friends. So like, I was really glad that my little talent made it actually possible to bridge me with the people that I never encountered with. And I'm also thankful to my mom, like who provided these amazing opportunities for me to be able to stand in front of these people who think themselves as isolated and neglected from the society. So yeah, this was a picture, and these are all the friends that I met, and these two people are the doctors who actually are doing research on this spina bifida. Yeah, here's me, and yeah, you are up, Zed. And so the point that I want to make is that there's no person who does not have his or her own interest. So having an interest means that there's a potential you developing into a hobby, and then maybe a talent. But this talent does not to be a fancy, cool, or popular stuff. So as long as you have the passion towards doing it, just keep up with it. And this talent will be one of the most valuable tool of your life. So it will be a tool that will link you to the people who you never met before and who are just totally different from you. And it will be a tool that you can help the people who are less fortunate. And it will be a tool that makes your life truthful and meaningful. So do not put away those interests or hobbies that you have right now just because that you are lazy or yeah, I gotta study or just you think it's a waste of time. But just keep up with it. And don't need to be on like an everyday thing. Just it needs to be consistent as long as it goes on and on. So your little interest may be like a dirty, ugly, worthless stone right now, but no one knows if we turn into a priceless or shining diamond in the future days. So yeah, why not? Just beat it. Thank you.